Hello everyone. Today I want to discuss with you what I think happened behind the scenes in what we are seeing, the conflict between UnSleevedMedia, Jeremy, versus Tolarian Community College, the professor. I want to discuss with you what I think happened behind the scenes of this conflict and what eventually led Wizard of the Coast to ban Jeremy from all the CI tournament and Magic the Gathering online for the rest of his life. First of all, we have to remember that this conflict happened because Christine Sprinkle, a famous cosplayer for Magic the Gathering, have tweeted that she is quitting cosplaying because of harassment through virtual internet accounts, cyber harassment from a particular YouTuber and Twitter, that is Jeremy from UnSleevedMedia. Jeremy from UnSleevedMedia, he's also known as MTG Headquarters. That was the name of the channel before naming it to UnSleevedMedia. She tweeted that she's going to quit cosplaying because of this harassment. I have to admit that Jeremy used a particular harsh criticism for Christine Sprinkle, and I will leave in the description below links to my previous videos commenting what happened in this conflict and my point of view. I do admit that the critics were harsh. I do admit that a punishment was due and was needed for Jeremy, but the punishment, for my opinion, was too hard, was too harsh, and therefore a lifetime ban should be removed and shortened for a period of 6 months or 1 year. But let's continue what I think happened behind the scenes of this conflict and behind the scenes of the videos that we were seeing in response to that and in response to that. The professor, after this tweet, have taken the side of Christine Sprinkle, and remember that the professor is the owner of the Tolarian Community College. It's one of the big YouTube channels for Magic the Gathering. He has taken the side of Christine and have come out totally against Jeremy. I don't want to go in the merit of who offended who, but I must say that before this accident there was quite a very positive relationship between Jeremy and the professor. It was so positive that even Jeremy have done a video praising the professor. It was called "The Professor is Busted, My Personal Story." It was a good video and I urge you to even go and see this video. He praised the professor and there was a good relationship before this accident. But we have to remember that Christine Sprinkle is a good friend of the professor and they have worked together on various videos, YouTube videos. They're very nice and very hilarious, where Christine Sprinkle was wearing one of her cosplay. She did a video in her Chandraware, in her Liliana, and also in Olivia Voldern. They are very good content creators. I really like them, and as you can see, they are very good friends and they are very good colleagues. So what I think happened behind the scenes, obviously the professor, being a good friend of Christine, has taken side of Christine. He went all out against Jeremy. I must admit that Jeremy is quite a controversial figure in the Magic the Gathering community, but any community cannot exist without the good and the evil. I'm not saying that Jeremy is evil, but you always need someone to highlight the disadvantages and not only praising the advantages. So Jeremy, being the one that in the Magic the Gathering community highlights the disadvantages, therefore he's tagged as a quite controversial figure. At this stage, I believe that the professor, he has very good contact with Wizard of the Coast personnel, and I also admit that Wizard of the Coast shouldn't have taken position in this conflict. This was a mediatric conflict, a YouTube Twitter conflict. I believe that they shouldn't have taken any action, but they did. They lifetime banned Jeremy from any TCI tournament activities, any Magic the Gathering online, and as of today I still believe that this is not fair, and I still support an unban. But I don't think that the community should take or see the professor as a manipulator, as an evil person in this situation. He defended his friend Christine, and I think everyone of you would have done the same. If one of my friends would have been attacked via a cyber channel, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Reddit, I would be the first one to defend them. So, as I always said, I never took side in this conflict. I don't side with Jeremy, I don't side with Christine, I don't side with the professor. I gave my opinion that I like Christine Sprinkle cosplay. I do support unbanning of Jeremy, but I do support the professor in what he did. I thank you very much for listening to this video.